bullshit you put
I
us
popped
through.
in chat and I saw that there was a person saying, "Hey, there's no sound."
Oh my fucking god, I hate this thing so much sometimes.
Just tell them to watch the VOD. Just tell them to watch the VOD.
The VOD doesn't have any audio.
Oh,
He wasn't recording
Nothing
the audio,
has
man.
any audio.
They
All
missed
right.
everything.
Everybody, we have to
Bastard.
re-record our dialogue.
For the past 2 hours.
That's the point.
Ah!
That's the point. That's the point. It's
Oh
fine.
my god.
Listen, we just do it all over again.
Don't worry.
Alright everyone, let's reset the fight. Pretend you're surprised when I reveal the thing.
I will actually quit the campaign.
Whoa,
I
exploding
will
rats,
actually
what?
quit. I will actually
God.
make Mouse jump off the edge.
We get
Oh
it.
my god.
We're not gonna do it, don't worry.
Okay, so let me try and summarize the last 2 hours.
It's been bullshit. The entire thing has been a fucking toilet bowl of bullshit. That's all you need.
So these guys have been planning this raid on this building. It is an enemy base. I'm going to at least have to try and sound enthusiastic. Holy shit.
Maybe
So-
save the
Trisky,
story for
tag out.
after.
Trisky, tag out. I got
Fucking
you.
go
So
ahead.
we've been slowly advancing while being attacked by rats, and not much else has really happened.
We pushed to attack a base. There. We need to blow up these 2 orange pillars. That's it. Trisky's sanity has gone down by at least 5.
I am broken now.
Now you know how we feel.
Maybe we should have chat up at all times. Now.
Yeah, we can chat before we start streams.
I should just have a fucking alarm that tells me to check if the audio is on.
No, you need to disconnect Twitch chat and like put in one of the top left-hand corner, top right-hand corner.
It's supposed to be on this thing, but it's not popping up, and that's what's been annoying me so much right now.
We'll fix
Anyway,
it later.
I'll
Anyway.
be shooting
We'll
the
fix it in post.
rightmost pillar rat.
Alright. Take shot. You hit. It dead.
Yay.
And Deadpan's turn. Deadpan moves up. And turn. Trisha takes a step forward, takes another shot at something. I'm gonna have her shoot one of the big people, the actual human people. What a twist.
Poor Trisky, I'm so sorry.
2 hours of the Lord.
2 hours of
That's
silent VOD. Alright, so this is what has to happen. You motherfuckers have to force me to edit this VOD at the end because I'm not gonna leave up a VOD that has just 2 hours of silence at the beginning of it. Okay? If I don't edit it, you have permission to scream at me.
Trisky, no, we have
I
permission to
already
have you. We have
I'm
permission for
going-
you to dub us. You have to dub us with the VOD.
Yes!
Just do our voices.
Yes!
I'm Swifter, I'm Gertie. I'm Manny.
Fuck.
You better watch out, man.
Trisha
You also-
misses.
Yes, you also have permission to make our faces do the South Park Canadian talk.
Blah, 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 blah.
We need to
My
continue the session.
fucking
Okay. Okay.
My fucking god. So the title of this stream is Technical Difficulties the Stream.
Technical difficulties for half the stream.
What did you say?
Oh my god.
God damn. Alright, so Spider is here. And he already threw the thing off. He moves up 2, which is basically his base movement speed right now, and grabs this thing and also throws it off.
Good boy.
Good boy.
It is now Flo's turn. Flo spends her turn catching up with you motherfuckers. And, oh yeah, this is a scene that we had to recount for the audience because it was muted. She steps past Swifter, who's flat on his ass after making a witty one-liner and using his shitty ass fucking like 2-inch long Derringer ass pistol to shoot the fuse off of this one rat to turn it off. He rolled really well for that and then fucking fell on his face.
The liner he used was, "They call me Deadeye."
And then he fell on his ass. And it was funny. And now she's passing by you, he's just like, "Get up, soldier." That's basically all she says to you. As these
Get up and
motherfuckers start
soldier.
doing stuff.
Episode title: Important notice at the start.
Just no, just leave it subtitle, like no audio. Just the only subtitle being Trisky does something stupid for the first 2 hours. That's the only subtitle. Parentheses. Stupid.
All right.
Right.
So,
We're
so the
good.
mouse moves into my space.
Oh yeah, these guys threw it off the side. I forgot about that. Fucking hell. Wow.
Do it.
That one moves into your space. You can take a swing
All
at
right.
it.
So I'm going to also not just that attempt a major exploit. Manny's been reading old manuscripts of a Terran game called Golf.
Oh my
He's
fucking
going
god.
to attempt to golf swing the rat into probably
All right.
about this range.
So you have to roll to hit.
Okay.
You have to hit an AC of
No.
16.
And it's an axe,
see.
so it's the perfect shape as a golf club.
Exactly. So I need to double check my things to make sure I'm doing this right.
You have to
He
roll
wanted this.
to hit. If you hit, then you have to succeed a luck check.
He wanted this from the beginning of the session, by the way.
Yes, yes,
He
I have.
He did. We
I
didn't
can
want to
feel
tell
it.
you because we didn't want you to shoot it down.
Yeah, if I hit, this is going to be. If it's okay,
Don't jinx it.
two-handed.
You miss by
Dude, you
one.
mind-
I'm trying to see if I get advantage on my two-handed attacks.
If you outnumber it with flow, maybe.
You know what? I fucked up enough, and a rule of cool. I'll say with flow, you get the +1. You barely hit. You can launch it. Let's see how good your shot is. You can
Wait, he's got roll luck.
roll your luck check.
Can I make it a look strength?
It's just a raw luck.
But you can re-roll it.
Reroll.
You can
I
re-roll
will
that one
re-roll
voluntarily.
that.
You still fail.
I still go.
Okay,
for it.
so you swing and kill it, but you hit it weirdly. It pops up right in the air above you and falls the fuck down next to you.
Ooh,
Well,
And
I
you
did
notice.
say-
You also notice, suspiciously, how short that fuse is.
Well, I did read how to do this. I wasn't entirely sure how it would go, but
It is now Doc Corvus's turn.
let me reduce that reroll.
You skip Pixie.
Oh yeah, Pixie and the other dudes.
You also skipped the witches too.
I did. That was my reaction. The held action.
Oh wait, yeah. That was his held action. So yeah, we're actually still there. Let me just. Sorry, that is my fault. I am frazzled from the fact that I am a dumbass. These folks, this one over here, that is within 60 actually. The one girl on the right side takes her reaction shot actually at the cutters because I forgot to do that, and then takes another shot. So I'll just let her have 2 shots at the corn boys. That's not supposed to be a disadvantage. Never mind. Give me a second. Hits the first one, fumbles the second one. It is a 1 to 2 jam. So roll 1d10. That is 1. They jam. So she fires. She hits one for 17 damage. Minus their, she fires, she hits one for 17 damage, and minus their defense, I think they are barely up. Yeah. They are 17 minus 5 actually is 12. They're down to 3 health. But the next shot jams her gun completely. The other two take... It's not actually Pixie's turn. Yeah, I just moved the turn order like a dumbass.
Yeah, it's fine.
The other two witches up there take their disadvantage shots at first Manny and then the dumbass who fell on his face.
Does he have?
And
That was a disadvantage, yeah.
that is the first one shooting at Manny.
Six.
And that was the second one. The other one misses. The first one fumbles. Let's see if that gun jams.
Jam.
No, it does not.
Come on and slam. Right, welcome.
It does not jam. It is a 1 to 2 jam, and they rolled a 7, so they're good. And
3.
I'm pretty sure I've made a giant rat now.
Where are these fucking mushrooms at?
You didn't move that rat, I don't think.
I did. It was right here, actually.
Okay.
I did move that one. I've been making it a habit of moving the rats first. And by proxy, I did actually reduce its meter, so that one's turn is done, actually. It is actually Pixie's turn.
The giant rat is somewhat concerning, but maybe it's just a hallucination on a Pixie screen. So it's just gonna go.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's gonna go right up to here, and just share the space with this.
All right, roll just the damage. I mean, you could do the regular roll too, but it's just the damage that matters, since you are close enough that it can't dodge. That they can't dodge.
I mean, it might crit, but no advantage.
All right, they are going to make a luck dex check to try and have that.
Terrible
And they
failure.
fail. Ow.
Time for Betty bye.
These guys have a bit of armor, actually. So she does survive, but she's on fire.
And,
And by that I mean I accidentally delete her. So that was a mistake.
I use my gun at action to take the dodge action, if there is a dodge action.
All right. I believe there is. So I believe you're good for that.
Yep.
And yeah,
And Pixie moves up 10 meters.
Hey, that's the turn. She is currently on fire. I need something to indicate that. Maybe that. Sure.
Sun Kid is no longer stealth, obviously.
1d6 at the beginning of each turn. That ignores armor. You must make a will check to do anything other than spend their turn snuffing out the flames. The cutter boy moves into this tile, grabs the rat, and tosses it closer to the thing away from him. So it is still near the pillar, but it's not on top of him, so he won't get murdered. And that would be his turn. It is now Manny's turn, and you have a rat right in front of you that looks like it's desperately close to blowing up.
If you fail an exploit, you can't attempt another one, can you?
You cannot. Here's the thing, though. It's fucking dead. You can just use an action to lean down, grab it, and throw it over the edge, or snuff out the flame. Either way.
I'm gonna snuff out the flame and take the dynamite and...
Alright, so you now have one piece of dynamite with a really shitty fuse.
I will give it to Flo.
She takes it. And that would be your action. You can still move one tile.
Oh yeah, I'm going to. Come on, Swift. Get off your ass.
Doc moving up again. I'm just going to give you a little bit of compensation because I've been having you run at stealth a little bit this entire time.
I've been moving up with held actions to shooting things, but yeah, I guess probably don't need that.
Yeah. I'll give you like here then.
Yeah.
It is now Swifter's turn. Yep,
Rafters
you spend your first movement to get up from prone.
Yes, just as he follows after Manny.
Oh.
And becomes Manny.
Whoa.
One would imagine.
All right, the Skinner here moves up next to the terrain. Can't walk into it because of the rough terrain sacrificing movement. So that's that, and the other guys move along the side. It's Manny's turn again. So what you see are... It's not Manny's turn, Mouse's turn. Sorry. There's one living rat left. The rest of them
pillar?
It has moved past the pillar at this point.
Ah, crap. Ah, well.
And then there are 3 women still up that you can see. One of them is currently on fire.
Yeah,
Another one is completely unharmed, and the last one has their gun jammed all the way to the right. The last one is off screen on that screenshot.
Wow, they've really fucked themselves. Alright. It's like over the comms at Manny, do you want me to shoot that other rat, or are you gonna try to do another, or are you gonna try to, like, hit it again?
Actually, can you attempt an exploit again?
Not against the same creature, but I don't think.
Yeah, we'll do that. You can't attempt the same exploit against the same creature, but you could try your one major exploit again against something else.
So I'm guessing that's a no. I was like, okay, I'll just shoot one of these guys. Like, kind of aiming at one that isn't on fire or jammed. The only other one, I'm guessing.
Those are the witches, not the rats.
The witch.
Yeah. There's one witch on fire, one witch that's totally fine and unharmed with no jammed gun, and there's one witch that's totally unharmed with a jammed gun.
Alright, so let's go with the one with that totally unharmed without a jammed gun.
Alright. Go ahead and roll. 17 damage, minus the soak that they do have. Down to 2 health.
How
She
many
is
rounds of
bleeding
slot do you
pretty
have
bad.
left? Because there's only 6 rounds, right?
Yeah. I think this is probably the last round for you, and Trisha's has already expired.
I've got 2 more doses in my drug pod. Guess where it's going? Up my ass.
Yep, but don't forget to give yourself the withdrawal symptoms.
But wouldn't I not have withdrawal symptoms since I'm taking another dose?
When the drug runs its course, you still get the... You can make a luck con check for me, actually.
Yeah, because like it leaves your system and fucks you up, then you can just inject some more to replicate some of the effects. But you still have the withdrawal from the first one.
Yeah, so roll a luck con check. If you pass it, you don't lose anything. If you do, you failed it. All right, so -4 dex and perception.
Can I reroll?
Yeah, you can reroll luck checks.
Yeah, let me do that.
Same roll.
It was meant to be.
Yeah, so your current dex and perception are 4 less now. You can do another thing a slot to gain the advantage again.
Fucking Christ.
And roll your 2d10 for the additional slot, assuming you're using it.
Also, I think it's a 1d6 to determine how long you have that -4 in perception index.
And 1d5, yeah. I need a 1d5 roll and a 2d10.
Yeah, one sec.
And since she had less than you... Actually, she started hers later, so this would be... She's fine.
Yeah, but she got one lower than me, didn't she?
Yeah, but she made her luck con
so
check.
on this next turn is when hers expires. I just accidentally did it in advance. 17 turns for this next slot.
On the first one.
Yeah, that's really good. So basically for the rest of this encounter. But you do have the -4 to the stats, so that's not going to help. Deadpan moves along. Boop.
Yeah, Deadpan, you got this.
Trisha has the slot run its course. She doesn't have another one from you. She's a little bit further up, so she's just going to take a shot without advantage at one of the gangers. That hits, yep. She is shooting at the same one that you shot at and takes him out.
Stolen kill.
This party's full.
Snipers, man. It's what they're good at.
Alright, they're dead. It is now Butcher Craig's turn. Butcher Craig moves forward next to the rough terrain, and that's about the extent of what he can do this turn. Spider keeps moving. Spider goes through this. That consumes like 10 meters of movement. So he has 1, 2, 3 left. And he's moving up like there. And Flo... pulls out the grenade launcher and fires it.
Of course.
Yeah.
What is the radius on that one? Actually, she moves up one more tile and then does it, because she wants to shoot the one on the right. Like, she's consciously aware she doesn't want to shoot your drone. And the other one is a fine shot. That is 80 meters out. I still have to roll to see if she hits. If she doesn't hit, it scatters.
Oh no.
It scatters. Is going to scatter...
Please don't take out Spider.
I don't think it can scatter more than 20 meters.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It scatters diagonally bottom left and goes into the pit. And that's it.
Oh.
It's a little bit anticlimactic. She shoots it, and then it looks like it's almost going to hit her, and it drops short and goes into the pit. Fuck. And that's her turn.
Everyone's upset this session.
War is hell. She takes a turn. She steps back and reloads her gun to fix the jam, and that is her entire turn. The one that's on fire has to make a... what was it? Check.
Well, she takes 1d6 damage.
Yeah, true. Let's see if she's even alive to care. She has 1 hit point left.
She dead.
And she has to make a will check to do it.
She has to make a will check. She does have a will check, but considering she's at 1 HP, she still uses her turn to snuff out the flame as an action. She basically stop, drops, and rolls, so she is no longer on fire, but she is prone. And that is her turn. She is barely alive. Pixie, do you want to slide her on fire again?
Sun Kid just kind of like as she's rolling on the ground, just kind of like slowly lowers and just inches from her face. You can hear the baby, the Teletubby sun baby, just giggle, and poof, there's more fire.
Goddamn. Yeah, she's dead. But want to roll damage to see how overkill it is?
Hell yeah!
Time for Betty bye bye.
It's not that overkill.
No, but it still burns her face off.
And then after that, the Sun Kid just kind of rises from the flames.
It's just like a metal as fuck thing. It's like reverse fucking Terminator scene, just like the skull coming out.
Yeah,
that's the first notch he gets. It got its first kill.
Continue to move along. Manny, is your turn.
I'm gonna do a whole lot this turn.
Yeah! Woo! All right, Corvus, it's your turn.
Okay, I step forward. And... yeah, I'm gonna keep holding it. I don't want to end up using too many drugs.
Alright.
Forward.
Swifter.
Alright. I'm going to go up
Amazing.
there. Yeah, Swift is gonna whisper something to Manny. He's got a plan next round.
Oh.
All right. We're gonna do this here as these guys move along to keep up with the cutter. And it is Mouse's turn. You can take another shot at the currently fleeing woman who had her gun jammed, is just unjammed it. She's basically the last target.
Yeah, okay. I'm.
Well, there's one mouse, but I'm assuming Manny wants it.
Yeah. We're killing this bitch.
We're not killing this bitch today, though.
I'm going to use my hip fire.
And you hit. And you deal damage. It does 8 damage. They are still alive. They were at full health. So they take a round to the shoulder. It's bleeding rather profusely, and you can tell that they aren't happy whatsoever. But they're still standing. Tippin keeps moving forward. Trisha is going to try and kill Steel.
Fair enough.
What else would she do?
That's all she's done to Mouse her entire life.
She misses.
Not this time.
I just say, ha!
She just sort of snorts. Craig moves into the difficult terrain here. Spider, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, full-on charges this bitch. And, where is your sheet? I need to pull it up again. There it is.
Just true Krieger all the way, charges the armed
This is the fucking dog. Oh, wait!
Oh.
I forgot. His base movement speed was 30, not 20. Whoops.
He makes
So
it.
it's
He gets to attack.
35.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. He's gonna bite that bitch.
Misses.
Yeah, and even with like any advantage to like hit. Advantage on charge, actually. It literally says that on the sheet. And he crits.
Oh my god!
Dang.
He does a lot more than 4 damage, I think.
Yeah, he does 14 damage. Sorry, I forgot to update that part of the sheet. But yeah, I'm just like, oh yeah, it's advantage on charge. It literally says that on the sheet. Because it's a dog charging you. Of course it does. Yeah, so what do you see, Mouse? You shoot this lady. She gets a round in the shoulder, and she looks really angry, and she looks up in your general direction. She's not, like, looking straight at you because she can't see you very well from this distance, but she knows where the round came from. And the next thing you notice, you swivel the scope slightly to the left, and you see spiders sprinting up, jump on them, knock them to the ground, and rip out their neck.
Ha ha ha! That's what you get, you bitch!
And they are now at dead. As there is one rat left. And yeah. I think we're back to Flo's turn.
Wait,
Yep.
I never went then.
You moved up. You moved up
Oh,
next
okay.
to Manny and said, "I have a plan."
No worries, no
Flo just pulls out her grenade launcher and fires another round at the rat.
No!
Because you did not say this plan to her,
It's entirely
and
possible
she
that
wants blood.
Grenade launcher versus rat.
Yes, she misses.
Jesus.
All right, so she
The
scatters.
size of the rat.
Jesus Christ! And it goes in the hole.
All right, so she goes one. Yeah, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It goes right underneath it and falls in the pit and does nothing. Explodes midair randomly.
All right, we can still do
She's just
this.
like shit.
We still got
And
this.
that is her turn. And the rat moves 1, 2, 3,
Oh.
and its timer ticks down again. And the other timer ticks down on the other rat that is dead. And there are no humans left alive, so it's Pixie's turn. I'm waiting for Pixie to just send Sun Kid over and steal the kill.
That's basically what's gonna happen. Sun Kid kind of rises from the flame with the Terminator theme in the background while the Sun Baby giggles, and just gets in range to just flame this rat.
Yeah, so I'm going to say like you're just within range, that you don't need to do the roll to hit. It's just damage. See if you crit though.
It's okay.
Does this actually cause the dynamite to explode?
It does.
Yeah, it would. It would.
That's why he said he doesn't need to roll to hit.
Let me just find. I think I'm close.
It's okay. We'll get more dynamite somehow.
Well, we had such a cool plan, too.
You hit automatically, luckily. You deal enough damage. Wow! It's almost like these rats only have 2 HP. Rat dead. Rat lit on fire. Rat explode.
I'll put my hand on his shoulder. Now you know how it feels.
It's okay.
And that would be end of combat, actually.
As Sun Kid rises from the explosion, just it's a skull with a baby giggle.
That only counts as half a point.
Sun Kid just kind of floats on over.
Yeah, so at this point we are out of initiative order. For there are no living contacts left on this map.
So the plan, you want to share what their plan was?
Yeah, so the plan was that if nobody got the rat, Swifter was going to go ahead and do Resident Evil style, like kneel down and like prep himself to have Manny run and do like a super jump as he throws him over the fucking chasm, giving him extra movement to try and smack the rat.
I would have loved to see you fall flat on your face.
I fall off.
I have a grappling wire that.
Like we planned this whole thing to stealth, and then just immediately went to shit. Just trying to kill them.
Oh, I knew stealth was out the door as soon as we came in. Oh, that was never an option.
Yeah.
And why did we bring the corn guys?
They showed up. I didn't.
They were the distraction team.
Wait, is this really all that the Mistress had to offer? Like, I was expecting more guys, to be honest.
We haven't.
Do you want me to extend the length of this session?
No thanks. We'll just blow it up. Thank you.
I'm tempted.
Unless there's like, if there's more people inside, we'll just blow it up. If not, we'll go and
basically there are more people inside still, and they are not over there and blah blah.
I imagine there's like other fighting going on that's keeping them distracted.
Fair.
Listen.
Yeah.
I want to see this thing trapped and watch all those people fall.
All right.
That's what I want to see.
All right, that's fair.
Me too. Let's do this.
All right. So Flo basically moves along and goes up to the leftmost pillar and plants. She sort of like assesses it at first, sees how structurally sound it is, and decides, yeah, I'm going to need all my crack charges for this one. So she places all 3 of them spaced out somewhat evenly across the pillar and gets the fuck away. Meanwhile, what you can see, Corvus, is that the other pillar has sustained very minor damage from the TNT, but not so much that it looks like it's enough that your AT rocket would probably do something still.
Yep. Yeah. Well,
so I just need you
wait for let everybody get clear first.
Clear the area.
Yeah, all the Berserker bros get the fuck out. Spider gets the fuck out. That's all good.
Wait, before we do, Manny's gonna loot the pistols.
I want to grab the boulder.
Yeah, grab the guns. We need it. We need guns.
Yeah.
We still need guns.
Listen, I know how to fence.
Yeah, so you get a bolter from all 3 of them.
Do they have any drugs on them? Down.
That sounded like such a fucking druggy way to ask it. Hey, got any drugs on him?
Hey, we know
Drugs!
We know we do know for a fact that they do use drugs. So Manny's gonna fucking look for that shit.
Go ahead and roll for me for like detection or whatever kind of shit.
Detect drug.
I supplied half the team with slot, so if there's any slot, it's going to me.
I do not take any slot. I have.
He didn't take any. Whatever.
He found weed.
Yo, I got some weed.
Dude.
Basically at this
drugs
base,
are bad for you.
what you find is it's not like this place produces drugs like the other place. That's why you found so many there. That actually had like a drug lab in it.
No, he's just specifically looking on their persons.
You do find a bit of like each one of them basically has one dose of friends on and slot per. So three friends on, 3 slot. That's basically it.
So mouth replenishes addiction.
Friends on, I just need the slot.
I'm keeping I'm holding onto the friends on.
Is it alright if I go, did we want to have a community sort of thing for the end, like splitting up, or are we just personally grabbing shit?
I have the 2. I have the 3. I'm just probably gonna dish them out if someone wants them, because
I spent 4 slot on this mission, 2 of which was not even used by me.
You spent 3 slot.
Doc didn't use his.
Yeah, I haven't actually used mine yet.
Yeah, fair.
So, is Doc using the slot to shoot the pillar?
I mean, he should have advantage right now because he's not under arrest, right?
Well, because I don't need the slot, so I can just take an action
really need
A
it.
and then
You just fucking wait, aim your shot, and take it. So, you fire off your shot.
First, I do need this. Okay, I'm fine.
Oh,
Okay.
Because if I fuck up, I just glitch and waste the rocket.
Yeah. You fire off your rocket. It's soaring through the air, and Flo is keeping an eye on it. Underneath her mask.
19.
Yeah. Underneath Flo's mask, you know there's a fucking bullshit level of
that sadistic smile.
fucking sadistic love for death. As the rocket hits a pinpoint exactly in the least structurally sound point of the pillar. And the moment it impacts, she clicks the detonator. This whole entire place, in the end, you realize it was only supported by 4. There weren't any more. And these 2 are gone. You hear the massive creaking groan of metal as the platform bends and contorts and falls. And you hear screaming. All feminine. All feminine screaming.
I mean, to be fair, if they didn't hear the sounds of fighting and come to help...
I mean, like we said, there's other fighting that was distracting them.
Yeah.
And you hear just one of them say, "Oh no, somebody did lose all the VOD audio." I mean,
and we couldn't hear you. The VOD was muted.
Yeah, so that fucking collapses on itself and falls down. You basically on the map it shows you much closer than you would be, because you would be a couple 100 or so odd meters back at least from this, as all of the broken shit collapses further and further down the void below you. You can just see it's like, imagine you're on a plane and you're seeing somebody parachuting down, except instead of a person parachuting, it's scrap metal. And yeah, that's basically what you're seeing. You're just seeing it fall slowly to the closest thing to Earth that you have.
Swifter goes ahead and he sees this, says, "Well, looks like they didn't know how to support themselves."
Can I push him off?
You fall on your face.
Hold on. I gotta give myself disadvantage on this roll. There you go.
There you go. He says that, he turns around and starts to walk away and immediately trips on his laces again that I didn't think to actually, retie.
Damn it!
I just look at him and I say, and I just say, I'm in withdrawals. I need 2 slot to make up for the 3 that I lost. You can keep the rest.
The servo skull just hovers above Swifter, and you just hear the baby giggle.
You are most of the audio in this little area is drowned out by Flo's maniacal laughter.
I go over to Mouse and hand him back his slot. Didn't need it.
Thank you.
This was a good idea. It didn't work out.
Yeah, I still need 2 slot.
I only have 1.
I mean, I'm
So guys, like, we took out this base. Now what?
Next
we go
base?
home for R&R.
I don't know.
Press the
just,
front.
like, kind of,
Press the
Maybe-
front.
maybe-
Press the front.
Maybe we try to save the gangers, our like allied gangers that are getting invaded.
Yeah, let me just like hold up. You got contact with the boss lady, right, man?
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah, you're still within range to contact her.
Yo, boss lady.
Yeah? How's things
So-
going out there?
Scrap one aerial base that just flattened like a part of Necromunda. Left a bit of a crater.
By that he means that there's nothing left. We actually managed to structurally plummet the thing to the ground.
Noted. It's fucked. Alright. How far are you from the Mistress's base? And,
Good question.
You guys know that you are basically another short day's journey from the main base. At this point, you're pretty fucking close.
Yeah, we can just like walk there and be there like today if we really pushed it.
Well, I would recommend that you don't go that immediately, but make it soon, because you still have an advantage you're pressing.
Fuck it.
Just if you could send some of our gangers over to the alley cats. They need the support to at least hold out until we're done.
We're helping
I
out
didn't-
wherever we can.
All right.
Can-
I just want to make sure I fulfill my promise here. I don't want the alley cats to be pissed at me.
I'll chime in.
That's your
As
problem.
you say that, Trisha punches you in the shoulder.
I'll chime in and ask. Is there any chance we can get some Mechanicus on our side for this?
I got an idea. And all of a sudden the line cuts.
It's like if that was anyone else, I'd suspect something bad. But if it's her, that means we're in for a treat.
Hello? Taps Vox.
You tap the box, there's no response. Then, as you guys do shit, about 20 minutes later or so, you just get a photo of a fucking tank and nothing else.
It's like I look over at Flo. Flo, you're gonna want to be at this next one. They have a tank.
I'm driving.
Obviously, Pixie's driving.
And that's basically the extent of the communication you get from her at this point, as she has other shit that she's paying attention to as well.
But she's absolutely like with her fellow semi-gun nut, like Flo, just like, and Trisha. Guys, they have a tank.
What kind of tank?
I don't know. What kind? Can I identify what kind of tank it is?
Those of you who have any technology that is even remotely related to vehicles or any sort of like previous, yeah, so
Technology.
basically, Manny,
Gun
Swifter, the only person who can't is Mouse, actually. The only
What?
person
But I
who...
have gun firearm knowledge. Does that kind of
No, that does not stretch to heavy arms like the fucking tanks.
What do you want me to roll?
Do you have any knowledge
I mean, the U.S. Army counts Bradleys as small arms fire.
Shut the fuck up.
We aren't the fucking U.S. Army. We're Necromunda, bitch.
I could attempt driving because I do have that. And
Yeah, go ahead and just use that. Use that with intelligence.
Oh, I'll take it.
What's happening?
We're rolling.
Trying to identify the tank.
You guys trying to identify like how good this fucking tank is?
Knowledge vehicles.
Yeah. Roll it because tanks aren't necessarily your forte. But yeah, you're fine. You're fucking fine.
Oh yeah, man, that's a Lima and Rust, dude. Why the fuck did they get one of those?
Is it a Lehman Russ or is it something else?
I am currently looking through some of them. I'm under the impression I'm probably gonna settle on that, but I will get you guys the final answer.
Tank.
Like it's a common ass tank with some basic ass shit.
I mean, that's like the generic
No.
tank.
Are we going to be using this, or is that going to be on our side?
We don't know.
That's the point. That's the thing.
It's vague. Just short tank. Did not say if good or bad.
How the fuck?
Actually,
I've used AT rockets, so need.
There is.
Actually, no, it is not a Lehman Russ. I have found something that is more appropriate for what they would send. It is a Hellhound.
That is a hell. Why the fuck they get a Hellhound?
They're the Mechanicus. They literally build this shit.
Oh, Hellhound easy. Just take Chimera, put big fuel.
Yeah,
tanks in
it
and
is
put
a
big
dual
guns.
flamer anti-infantry tank.
Yes.
Now, does this have the insignification to signify which guild and who they belong to?
It has Mechanicum symbols on it.
So
Okay.
I don't get to drive it? Damn.
I will show the image to Doc.
He's Hellhound.
Yeah, so
I like
Pixie,
that.
Doc, Manny, and I think Swifter, did you roll?
I rolled electronics up top. Got a 5 out of 12. Still a great
Yeah.
success if it was an in.
Hellhound's interesting. Short range, but effective.
Yeah,
No,
Corvus would basically get informed by the others. Pixie, you know that this is basically your little drone, except on steroids and covered in armor.
Manny's going to emphasize the Mechanicus.
Well, it's technically APC, not tank.
You-
does not
Anti-personnel
carry-
craft.
No, it is armored personnel carrier because it's made from
Yep.
Chimera, but converted. But does not
No.
carry people. I'm
It's
unsure.
based on an APC chassis, but it is
Yeah.
a tank. Fuck your full bullshit. It's literally listed as a tank. Then there's the armored personnel carriers right fucking above it. Fuck you.
God damn it.
But anyway, yeah, its purpose is to burn shit.
Yeah.
Really badly.
Yeah.
And it's
Big ass
yeah.
flamer.
So are we taking enough of a rest where I can like take all these debuffs and get back to rerolls?
You spend long enough that you are no longer dealing with your
Are we getting a long rest or a short rest?
It's
it is somewhat up to you guys. You don't get a downtime.
yeah. Manny needs a downtime to start.
Yeah, I need 2d6 days to get back my rocket, so we just go into the melter.
I'm back. I'm at full health. I just need like rerolls and my class shit.
Yeah, I just need one use of experimental tech back.
I didn't use shit. Wow, I'm a runner. I'm a lazy bitch.
You shot a fucking fuse that nobody heard.
Yep.
The shot that nobody heard.
How much ammo does the flamer have, by the way?
The flamer, it is basically the same as it says in the DACA room. So it is a full flamer. It would have a two fire round. So actually, after you do the second.
I didn't know how many it has.
Basically, rule of cool. You did one more than it should have had. That's it.
I
forgot
just kept
to.
flamering it. I didn't know, like, there was nothing limited in its character sheet, and I didn't feel like scrolling through DACA room. So
what
bad.
you're saying is the exploit still could have happened.
All right, so let's split up what little loot we've got.
I've added the 2-round mag to it.
Okay, so I just basically need to like reload it somehow.
Yeah, so the way the drone does is it has something to reload it, but it basically just has to depressurize so that it doesn't overheat.
Okay.
Is basically
So
how I'm
basically,
going
like-
to flavor it.
Per encounter, it has 2 charges of the flamer.
It has 2 charges of the flamer, then it can do the equivalent of a reload action to use it again.
Okay.
Yeah, like you have basically infinite flamer considering how this fucking thing works. It's just you have after every 2 you have to redo it.
Okay.
So yeah, you like drop this entire fortress on the ground. It is fucked.
So a bit of bookkeeping, real quick. We are going to have all the NPCs with us for this fight, the next fight, right?
Anybody you still wish to keep along with you is going to come along with you. The one dude who got fucked up is going to need a heal quite a bit.
Oh, I have medkits.
Yeah, so basically we're going to be doing a bunch of behind-the-scenes bookkeeping to try and get these guys caught up. And this time I ask that you guys pay attention to shit going on in the Discord so that we can move this along, because this is basically the end of this whole endeavor that you're on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't have another month of or 3 downtime. But
Yeah.
This is going to be another troublesome one because they have 2 heavy stubber turrets.
There's a
we'll
reason
apparently
you're
have a
bringing
tank.
along a tank. Yep.
Manny has 5 uses of friends on. Does Swift have any?
I do not know.
Hold up just a moment before you talk about this. I'm going to do our little sign off here. So everyone, say goodbye to the stream that couldn't hear us for the first 2 hours.
Remember to unmute your audio. Bye.
Bye, everybody.